Hey you guys, Owlvine here. This week on Starting Out Solitary, we're talking about substitution in magic. So the question is, do you use substitution in spells and magic? So do you substitute ingredients within spells? So if you read it somewhere, you know, and then change it up. Well, okay, let's first of all just address what's going on in front of you here. This has nothing to do with this week's topic, as you can see. This is just my creative space I've been working in here. It's just a little picture I've done. I've just put this in front of you today because I need to dye my hair and I haven't done my face, and I just thought it would be much easier to not spend a while doing that, be lazy, and just show you something else instead. So that's what I'm doing. And my cat is outside of my window telling me that it's dinner time now. Excuse me, wait, no. Yes, so this week's question. I use substitution all the time. Pretty well. Most of the spell work I do, honestly, if you've watched my other channel at all, or probably even this channel, you've probably gotten that I'm quite intuitive with my magical practice. So when I'm putting together spell work or spell items, you know, an infusing of ingredients, it's very intuitive. You know, I use what I have, or I use what I know to be available to me. Wait, hang on, I'm just trying to make a video. Yeah, I use whatever's around. Sometimes, you know, I'll order special ingredients and things like that, but I rarely do that, to be honest. So if I read a spell idea that I like somewhere from a book, or, you know, see someone else on YouTube do a spell or whatever, and I think, oh, I kind of, you know, I love the structure of that, I will then look into the properties of the ingredients that they're using. A lot of times people don't tell you why they're using certain ingredients. You know, they'll say in this spell you need to use basil, but they won't tell you what it is about basil that you actually need. So oftentimes I would say it's not the particular item that is necessary, but it's the kind of energy that it brings, you know, what it means to you, very much so, the energy it brings and the correspondences that it represents. So I think about the particular spell that I want to do, I think about the outcome of that spell, and I'll use whatever ingredients I have to hand that have something to do with that particular energy or correspondence, if that makes sense. So yes, I use substitution all the time, and I feel like it's, for me, it's been the most powerful way so far that I've experienced to actually do magic, because then the items really mean something to me. You know, so instead of going out and buying something because someone else has said, oh, you know, this is a really good magical ingredient, you know, I think about, well, what is a really good magical ingredient for me? What do I vibe with? What do I like the smell of, the look of, the taste of, you know, the whatever, the correspondence of, the energies of, and I will use that instead. So yes to substitution. Do you guys use substitution, or do you try and keep spells kind of pure, or as they are, maybe we could say? I'd be interested to know, and I'd be interested to know why as well, because obviously I've just shared my point of view, and my way is not the right way. It's just the right way for me so far. I'm 2 years into this, so I'm still very much learning. I've a lot more to learn, but right now this is what feels really good to me, just intuitive magic, and, you know, using what is available in the environment around me, or on eBay, to be perfectly honest. I hope you guys have an awesome week, and I will see you next week on Starting Out Solitary. So much love.